And as always, the quickest of the breaks. Let's see if this train actually unloads. Here it comes. Move it, move it, move it. Yeah, going around, going up. And it loads. We're making gears. Perfect. Now that's yellow signs. Yellow signs done. Red signs needs basic transport belts and inserters. So we need a basic belt factory. We should also probably name these. I probably forgot to name you. Yes. LTN. Yellow science. Come on. Factory. Input. LTN. Yellow science factory. Output. Okay. And speaking of in and output, how much coal is still in you? 25k. Perfect. I will repurpose this area as a depot. Or at least I will use this core line as an input for the depot. So that we can gradually consume it. Yeah, come over here. Ah, you are actually consuming this still. Ha! I wasn't expecting that. Well, we will hook you up again soon. Let's get rid of the old line. And the only consumers over here are the old smelteries. And at some point the... Oh yeah, the old smeltery. You're actually still running. Well, we can fix that. Let's just... Well, only use one. Boop. Coal forever. And where's this line going? Nowhere. That should be enough. I'm far too lazy to pick up the rest. Now, a depot. Here. Exactly here. Something like that. And it's going to be a... Oh wait, this is going to be short, isn't it? We can also make a prong on the other side. Let's hope that this fits. Well, if not, we are just going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 prongs. So 4 of these, 1 of these, and a bunch of cable. Well then, our depot will be over here. You're actually the interesting one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could actually add yet another one. Five. Ah, that was weird. Then we need some signals. 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be enough. And we need to hook them all up. One of these. And depot. Yeah, now all active. Now this also has to get a name. LTN. Depot. And because all these stations are named the same, these trains now will also go over here, as seen over here. Now, let's see. How much space do I have between 4? That's enough. And we also need some loaders. Where are they? Make some. This will be a coal line. Same goes over here. Oh, not like this. Okay. I should probably also fit the gaps. Something like this. I'm actually out of power poles. But this should be enough. It's exactly enough. Okay. And final way. We go all the way over here. Get rid of this. Another splitter. Perfect. And now we're also using this coal field mainly to refuel and for this stone facility over here. And we will probably have to get rid of these signals. I don't think they do anything anymore. Now, our train system at the moment has a critical flaw. There can only be one train on the line at any given moment, which is usually not that much of a problem. That's a problem. Because trains tend to spend most of the time not in transit but loading and unloading. However, that's not... Hello there, Huggy Bear Gaming. I see that little thing you did there. As always, I'm too indulged in my game to see the chat even move. Nevertheless, let's go down there and fill up these turrets. Let's give them all a good fill because they are all being used. Now the biter chaos seems to be have to die down a bit, which is good. The forced natural evolution, no, not the forced natural evolution. The natural evolution enemy mod was just too insane. And we're making progress again. Speaking of progress, I made one of the science factories. Now let's make the other one. For the other one, we need to automate basic transport belts, of which we already have all the resources we require, and normal inserters wasn't it? Yeah, basic inserters. We have everything. Now let's see. Do I actually want... Yes. Out of the question. I could try to... Oh, this will be really, really tight. But I have to make use of the space which I squandered over there. And let's see... You are making gear wheels, yes? Gear wheels are being transported over. What you're missing is copper, but copper isn't probably being made yet. Or... not being made yet, is just not enough being made yet. And oh, you got a copper delivery. Nice. We need to increase copper. How to increase copper? Now, copper goes out here. It's not a problem of the refining, it's a problem of the resources over here. We're not getting in enough stereotype ore. Because this train isn't going fast enough. Ooh, steel train. As we are still hauling minute amounts of resources on this belt. First of all, move the signal up. Move the signal up. Let's get a bunch of track. Let's try to double down this track. Now this is... Now, I've got a better idea. We just have to make larger holes. Okay. Coal coke, LTN. You're making copper. Who the fuck is Robert Tech? So you, the crusher output, provides amounts of at least 2,000. Stereotype sorting, where is it? you request at least 8,000. Maybe this will make things better by just hauling larger capacities. Nevertheless, these trains also need a dump output. For the event that they bring home something they shouldn't. Actually, let's place it over here. Then we're also in reach of the power pole. And a map mode where I could see all the track segments would be so amazing. Because it's gotten a little bit chaotic, only a little bit. Tiny much about. Now you're loading ore. You're still not getting a delivery. Yeah, I should also increase the amount of trains on the track. So let's add 2 more trains. Go to the depot. Yeah, you go to the depot. Hey, you found your way to the depot. And I think I should add actually a few more trains to the system. No station found supplying Bobmonium ore. Yes. Okay, it's not full enough. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we should make a factory which makes basic transport belt because it's a requirement for transport belt, which is a requirement for fast transport belt. So, 2 new factories. Let's see. Yeah, let's try to put them up there in the north. Absolutely necessary. And at some point, we will have to make a rail factory again. And while I'm here, get rid of this. Phew. What am I missing? Steel. Well, first of all, let's try to fit a station in here. I need everything. So, did my ammo plant? Yes! It got a few deliveries in and it's now actually making ammunition. Give me that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's pick up some ammo. Okay, there is another copper train with 1,000 copper in it. And these guys have died down a bit, which is fine. And there are a bunch of circuits up north. Give me a couple hundred. Now, there's a problem and a solution here. The problem is, all our tracks is going both ways. Oh, actually, I could make use of that. I think by adding some more rail chain signals and by adding some more bypass roads, I think I can enable these trains to cover more track. Because there are 3 trains going over here, so maybe I should segment it off a bit more. Especially over here. Let's try something. So because you want to go straight but not left, you can now go. And the chain signals allow me, or allow each train to reserve a complete path which they want to go without stopping. Or without a lot of stopping. Let's see. How the fuck did you now go? Weird, weird, weird. All these trains. Nevertheless, belt factory. We want some belt on belt action. And let's get rid of this rock. For this, I also need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. It's going to be tight. No, it should fit in here. And let's get rid of these and these. So one will be over here, one will be over here. Yeah, this should be more than enough. Factories will be on top and bottom, and then it's a true and true. So we need this. Also a house map. Yeah, still running at 60. Perfect. Make like 20 of these. Make a couple of these. Do I have enough factories? And let's name these already. This is LTN. What's this thing called? Basic belt? Basic belt. Factory input. Good, 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 good. In, out, out. Are the factories there yet? Not yet. I also have a ton of these. Let's get rid of some. Camera for 3800. Oh, actually, I do need a few. Good. Factories. Well, I could just place 2 on either side. You make this, you make that. Oh, wait. That's the correct shortcut. And we do the same we did with the other factory. And it took a while, but I'm starting to see some generic templates we can probably use. Because this is basically identical what we're building to this one. And there's also more than enough space up here and down here to make these even more fancier. And even, now that I think about it, in the future we can probably make heavy use of modules. As we can make these tiny, highly efficient factories. Lots of them. Absolutely lots of them. And with which we can create our products. Nevertheless, I also need these. In, out, in, out. The rest will be piped in. Let's place you. Let's place, nope. Over there. One over here, one over there. I'm completely out of power pool. Let's pick up some steel. We're still doing fine. Even though we're constantly attacked again, our turrets are just doing fine. No more biters spitting biters, no more biters exploding in more biters, just normal shooting biters in the head kind of action. Let's steal some steel from you, like 200 and another 200. Thank you very much. Make some power poles. Also, all this time I haven't been run over by a single train yet. Not wanting to jinx myself, but kind of proud of myself. Okay. Power to the people. Let's place you here, you there, you there, you there, you there. And you go over there. Invert, invert. This seems all to be ready, with the exceptions of you and you. Am I completely out of cable? Oh, train stops need cable. I probably consumed it all. Looking fine, everything. And at some point we should increase our iron production. And with at some point I mean, let's see. Batches of 2000. Where is this? Iron ingot smelting input. You want at least 4000. Let's pump our numbers a bit. Also, where am I? There. Okay, let's green you up. Bam, bam, bam. Oh. That was a kind of unfortunate autosave. Now, as always, the output inverts the train contents. Perfect. Red going here. You need what you have over there. You are a provider. Perfect. You are a requester. Things you request. What do you actually request? How do you make these plates and gears? Like 1,000 of these. And 1,000 of these. Also, let's set filters up. Yep, perfect. Same over here. Make some more green cable, a bit of red cable. And as a requester, you invert the LTN. Like this. And then we need this and this, and you only activate as long as there is less than 2,000 belt. Also, what's going on over here? Nothing. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is all set up. And there are not a ton of trains parking anywhere. They are all, well, they are parking in their respective stops, but that should be fine. Hey, look at this. We have some science over here. Perfect. Next factory. Let's see. I want to keep this space open for maybe a kind of big train belt going through. And have you discovered some more ore yet? Not really. Oh, over here. This is a decent oil field. It's definitely more than that, but still not enough. It's never enough. Ooh. What? How? Well, things are working. Good, good, good. Nevertheless, I could get rid of all of this. This does nothing anymore, as does all of this. The only thing I can actually do, and I should do, let's make a transport bus. Or, ooh, wait. I can make a train station down here. Yes, I can. How do we do this? I can place a train station here, go all the way up there, through there, in there. So, yep. Let's place the... First of all, let's get rid of this old track. And let's pick up these two. Nice to have. Now, first of all, bam. Bam. Oh. Bam. Yeah, the slackline can also go. Okay. Now let's slag it up. Add all the copper. Let's get rid of this oxygen. Something like that. Okay, train station. Up here. How did they do that? Idea. Yeah, no, I know. I remember. We're going to place this one a bit higher. Here, for example. LTN depot. Yeah. Nano depot station. Also make this and this as we're going to need it. Also, what am I missing for insulated wire? Tin. No, I'm not missing tin. What am I missing? Is it rubber? Yes. Make like this much. That will keep me afloat for a while. Let's see. A bit. That's a bit too much. As always, I run straight through the power pole. And we will fix that up at a later point. Also, look at the time. Time for another short break.